In the last 12 months, over 1.5 million searches have been made globally around Sadhguru, Sri Ravi Shankar, Dhyanalinga, and the mysterious story of Vijji's death. Social media clips, commentaries, and edited interviews have sparked a digital wildfire, leaving many spiritual seekers confused. But the real question remains: did Gurudev Sri Ravi Shankar actually comment on Dhyanalinga or Vijji's passing? This video brings you the truth behind the headlines, the context behind the rumors, and the difference between spiritual rivalry and misinterpretation. Stay till the end to find out if Gurudev ever made any direct or indirect comments about Dhyanalinga or Vijji. The speculation started years ago but intensified recently with the resurfacing of an old interview clip where Sri seemed to dismiss certain mystical projects as unnecessary showmanship. Though Dhyanalinga wasn't mentioned by name, many viewers linked the comment to Sadhguru's consecration of the Dhyanalinga, a yogic energy form said to be the culmination of lifetimes of work. Without solid context, assumptions began to spiral, drawing conclusions where there were none. In spiritual communities, ambiguity becomes a breeding ground for division, and the internet capitalized on it. To understand why this matters, we must understand what Dhyanalinga is. According to Sadhguru, the Dhyanalinga is not a temple or religious idol, but a powerful, consecrated energy form designed to impact human consciousness. Located in the Isha Yoga Center, Coimbatore, it draws thousands from around the globe. It's described as a silent guru, offering spiritual growth beyond belief or religion. Any perceived criticism of Dhyanalinga is taken seriously by Sadhguru's devotees, not because of ego, but because of reverence and spiritual faith. Vijji, Sadhguru's wife, is another sensitive topic. She reportedly attained Mahasamadhi, a conscious and voluntary exit from the body, during a sacred process led by Sadhguru. While some view this as a rare yogic feat, others, including mainstream media and skeptics, have questioned the authenticity and even raised legal concerns in past years. Though the case was investigated and cleared, Sri's silence or indirect remarks about people playing with death in spiritual processes have been taken by some as a veiled comment. But is that really the case? The clip many people reference comes from an undated and heavily edited interview that circulated in 2021 and again in 2024. In it, Gurudev is asked about spiritual theatrics. He replies, "Real enlightenment needs no theatrics or proof," then moves on. No names are mentioned, no locations, no direct criticism. But because the Dhyanalinga consecration involves intense rituals and symbolic processes, audiences jump to conclusions. The real problem? People are quoting emotion, not evidence. In long-form interviews and writings, Sri Ravi Shankar has consistently emphasized unity, non-judgment, and respect for all spiritual paths. He has spoken of Sadhguru as a yogi doing good work in multiple forums. The notion that he's launching personal attacks doesn't align with decades of his teachings. This shows how editing, framing, and algorithmic bias can create controversy where there was none. Spirituality, when removed from context, can be weaponized even by well-meaning seekers. What many forget is that both Sri and Sadhguru have often appeared at the same panels, summits, and national events like the World Culture Festival and Yoga Day celebrations. While they operate different missions, Art of Living versus Isha Foundation, they've never openly opposed one another. Gurudev has praised the importance of inner engineering style practices, while Sadhguru has spoken of the art of living's reach in certain regions. The media may want a rivalry, but reality points to mutual regard and separate paths. In a time where mental health, identity, and spiritual direction are fragile for many, we must ask ourselves, are we following clarity or controversy? Millions look up to both Sri and Sadhguru for emotional and spiritual support. When baseless narratives are spread, it's not just reputations at stake, it's the peace of those who follow them. Instead of feeding judgment, we should be inspired to experience the teachings firsthand through kriya, meditation, or seva, not just commentary. Here's the bottom line. There is no verified public statement where Sri Ravi Shankar mentions Dhyanalinga or Vijji by name in a derogatory or dismissive way. There are only clips without timestamps, interviews without attribution, and quotes taken out of context. In the age of clickbait spirituality, it's more important than ever to check sources and seek direct experience. Gurudev's teachings are largely based in love, service, and silence, none of which align with slander or rivalry. If you're a seeker, the truth lies not in picking sides, but in seeking deeper. Before forwarding a clip or judging a guru, pause and ask, what am I contributing to? Division or devotion? Speculation or truth? Explore Dhyanalinga if you're curious. Attend a Sudarshan Kriya session if it calls you. But above all, protect your own journey from the noise. If this video helped bring clarity, share it with others. Let's uplift the spiritual conversation, not by tearing others down, but by rising within.